Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back, playing more No Man's Sky. Let me just get April's microphone. Oops, sorry. My headphones bumped the microphone. I hope that didn't freak some of you out. I tend to recommend that people do not wear headphones when they watch my stream. And that's one of the reasons. My microphone's, what's the word? Stand, that's it. A microphone stand I have is unlike any I've seen anyone else use. And it's only because a lot of the people I have seen, their microphone stands are always the super expensive ones, and I'm like, yo, that is too much, man. Why are you paying $100 for a microphone stand? That's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really have anything to do in No Man's Sky specifically, so today we're just going to be doing a bunch of reputation missions once I get done all of the regular stuff that I typically do, managing my settlements and picking up my fish and, you know, just the usual. And then after I get done all the usual stuff, then I will go up to a space station and do some reputation missions. And that really depends too, because this past weekend, during the weekend mission, we had excuse me. We had a mission where, what was it we were doing? It was one of the basic missions. Oh, right. We were fossil hunting. And the planet that they sent us to had a bunch of autophage camps on it. So over the weekend, I did a whole bunch of things for the autophage. I completely forgot that there are subcategories in the journey milestone missions, you know, for all these other factions. Besides the main three, we can also work on doing things for like the autophage or the outlaws, which I've really not done anything for, because doing things for the outlaws typically gets you in trouble with these three main life form factions. So I did a bunch of stuff for the autophage, and that was a lot of fun. I got some interesting, you know, side missions that you can do. The thing is just finding their camps or finding a planet that has their camps on it. If I sound a little tired, it's because I had a really big lunch today. April was home from work, so she hung out in my room for a bit. We watched a few videos, and, you know, I ordered myself something since I got paid, and it's the first of the month, so I get this paycheck all to myself. I've stated this before in a previous stream, but I've planned out my paychecks to where 3 of the paychecks I use to pay rent, and 1 of them I have all to myself. And that's a great idea because it gives me something to look forward to at the beginning of every month, as well as, you know, if there's a game or something like that that I want to get, I'm able to afford getting it. It would just be like the only thing that I get that month. Because I also have to consider, like, groceries and stuff. But I get, like, a little bit from each paycheck. So if I need any kind of replacement groceries, like if I need to get more bread, I can get more bread. If I need to get more rice or something, you know, some side things, I can pick them up. It's just the majority of those 3 paychecks are going to go towards bills. So yeah, to anyone that has not done something like that, if you've been living from paycheck to paycheck, like I was, I highly recommend figuring out some kind of plan. Whoa, what is going on with my ship? It's moving. It's rolling, and I'm not intending for it to roll, you know? I'm not doing anything to get it to roll. Or it was. Wait a minute. Where's the entrance? Am I on the wrong side of the ship? No, I can't be. There it is, right there. Oh, that's another thing I didn't comment on. That I haven't been commenting on, that I should have been. They reduced the sound of your landing when you go into your freighter. It used to be super loud when you would go into your freighter, but they fixed it, so good on you, Hello Games.
At Bryce Campbell 5790.
Hey Bryce, welcome.
Hey.
It's good to see you.
How are you doing?
But yeah, that was something that we have been asking for in the No Man's Sky community for the longest time. That they fix the volume on the freighter. When you go into your freighter when you're landing, the sound was deafening. Alright, let's pick up all the stuff my frigate's got for me. This will be a good time to talk with Bryce, who just showed up. But yeah, hey Bryce, it's good to see you. Welcome. I hope you've been doing alright. I saw that you had been streaming some Dragon Quest VII, which is really nice. And right now, to anyone that's interested, I think Time Lords is streaming Genshin Impact, if you're interested in seeing some of that. But yeah, I had a really big lunch, so if I sound tired, it's mostly because I filled up my belly today. I was looking at something that I could get
At Bryce Campbell
next
5790.
month.
Good thing they didn't make it loud enough to kill.
Well, it felt like it was that loud. You go into your freighter and God, it made such a horrendous loud screeching noise when you were going in. It was horrible. It would scare the hell out of you if you weren't paying attention. So I'm glad that they fixed that. It was something everyone was complaining about. I don't even know why that got messed up for so long. It's like just during one update it changed, and then for like an entire year it was like that, and now it's fixed and everyone's happy. I know I am. Alright, there we go. It's a couple things from... I'm glad none of my ships got damaged, because sometimes I totally forget to repair my ships. But yeah, I was looking at something to get next month. That'll make it easier for me in April when it is that I stream, for us to kind of make more room to sit down. My room's not all that big, so I have everything kind of situated in a way that I can kind of lay the way that I want to on my bed, and April uses a table as a footstool and stuff. So I was looking into kind of a table that goes across my bed. That way I can get rid of the table that I have in the middle of my room. And I also want to look into getting a proper footstool for April to use. Something that's not as big as a table. You know, just to make room in here for us to kind of lounge while I play.
I didn't get quite as far today,
But that won't
but
be
I
for
am
next month.
supposedly only
Till
one
next
world
month.
away from unlocking the job system.
Oh, okay, good. I know that's a big deal in Dragon Quest games. I think it was something that first appeared in Dragon Quest 3, if I remember correctly. When I was playing through Dragon Quest 3, they made it a big deal. There was like an entire area. I think it was called an abbey, some kind of abbey. I forget, but yeah, I remember in number 3, that was a thing that you could do. Because you didn't start. You started out as a character that was the son of a great hero, and you got to kind of choose your own destiny. And you didn't start out with any other characters, so you had to go and recruit them. And it was a whole new type of system that Dragon Quest 1 and 2 didn't have. So the job system was made more popular in the Final Fantasy series, but Dragon Quest kind of adopted it later on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I can't remember how the job system worked in the Final Fantasy when it first appeared in the Final Fantasy games, though. Because I didn't play those games. My dad played them back when they were back when they were
It was first in DQ3. It's not in every game.
it wasn't. I can't remember what the name of Dragon Quest was in the US. I've been calling it Dragon Quest for so long I can't remember now. I know they had to change the name to avoid legal disputes with Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, my dad played Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and I think he had the first 3 Dragon Quest games for the Nintendo, but they were called something else back then. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I know it's not in every game. The other game that I remember relied heavily on the job system was Dragon Quest 9. That one I played. Dragon Quest 9 was really good. I feel like they should do a remake of that as well at some point because it was a really great game. And not to knock the... I think it was either 2DS or 3DS. I think it was 2DS. Or Nintendo DS.
Also, a robot modified in DQ7 didn't know its master was long dead.
Oh yeah, that's a plot point that they kept bringing back up to try and tear jerk Dragon Quest players, but they failed to realize that a lot of the new players wouldn't understand what the hell is going on. Like, oh, well, that sucks. But people who played previous games were like, no, they're talking about that character again. I don't know. I kind of hate it when games do that because it just kind of relies so heavily on fan base reactions, you know? And it relies heavily on whether or not you played the previous titles. And in some cases, it's just like they try to rope in other series that they work on, the developers. And when they put stuff like that in the game, it's like it goes over the head of the player. And I mean, I don't really have a problem with them putting stuff like that in the games. What I have a problem with is the fan base being mad at you for not understanding it. Like, how the hell am I supposed to know? I never played that game before. Why are you getting mad at me for not understanding that reference? I didn't play the game that it's trying to reference. That's just sometimes fan bases are so... they gatekeep like crazy. That's just horrible. That's why I hate fan bases, to be honest. They're just So toxic. So terrible. That's it. It was Dragon Warrior. You're right. Right. Because by that time, the Dungeons and Dragons were like, we don't have any intention of suing you. It's not even the same exact name. I don't know how you think we're gonna sue you for that. But if I'm being honest, Nintendo was super worried in the early 90s because of everything that they had to go through with King Kong and Donkey Kong. They were super paranoid about the American legal system at the time, that they were heavily trying to avoid going into a courtroom again. Not just because of the Donkey Kong and King Kong thing, but also because of the Game Genie thing. They were like, God damn it, we're not getting drawn into another courtroom over the American legal system again. This sucks. Change the name, change everything. That's why there are so many drastic differences in Nintendo games overseas as opposed to the ones that we got here in the West. Alright, I gotta sort my inventory. Ooh, storage.
Bryce Campbell,
Take that with me.
5790. As for Final Fantasy, I think the first one with the job system was the first one. DQ3 and FF1 were very much similar mechanically.
Right. Exactly, I just can't remember because I didn't really play the first Final Fantasy games. Oops. Wrong menu. So much stuff, not enough space. Well, I got plenty of space. It's just takes so long to organize things. Where would I put this? Oh, I guess in here. Java's going to take forever to try to figure out how to get back to his charger. Oh, if any of you dare notice the chicken thing. Yeah, the little chicken thing there, because Easter's coming up. It's almost here. It's almost Easter. I typically don't celebrate Easter because I work on Sundays, so I'm mostly asleep during the days on Easter Sundays. But my family still celebrates it, even though I'm asleep the entire time. So when I come home Monday morning, I've got Easter stuff that I can eat. So I'm going to be eating pretty well for the next week. Then after that, I'm going to have to start going back to eating my reserves again. Which is fine. I'm not that upset with it. That's why I have them. It's just nice to have something special every once in a while. Sometimes I get annoyed with the idea that Java is just leaving his charger just to have something to do, even though he takes forever to get back to it and then starts complaining when he can't. And I'm like, come on, Java, stop. I'm trying to play my game. I mean, sometimes he's able to get back to it okay, but like most of the time, for some reason, he's just so stupid about it. And I cleaned his tire tread, so he shouldn't be having a problem with traction. He's just gonna keep trying. And once the little light on his back turns red, I'll be able to see it from here, so I'll go and I'll put him on the charger. It's just weird that he leaves the charger as soon as I start up the stream, and then he takes forever to get back onto it. And the funny thing is that earlier today, he was going crazy and knocking stuff around while me and April were watching the videos. He might have moved his charger, and maybe that's why he's not able to get back onto it all that easily, because he's messed up his arrangement. What am I doing again? Oh, yeah. To the settlement. I went to the space station so I could upgrade my starship. Do I want to add storage? Or do I want to add another technology slot? I think I'll do that. I know I don't really put much into this, but... at some point I might think about souping up my starship to have cooler, a lot more upgrades, make it even stronger. I'm just satisfied with how strong it is right now. It's not really in need of improvement, you know, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh my god. Over the weekend when I was playing, it was so funny. I warped here to this settlement, and as soon as I stepped outside, the weather changed and a storm was happening. The Brood showed up, popped up out of the ground, and Sentinel showed up. It was like everything was trying to kill me all at once. I was like, what the hell? I was able to take care of it, no problem. Because this is my main save, where my strongest character is. But it was just weird to step outside and have all of that happen at the same time. I was like, god damn, everything's trying to kill me all at once. That was the first time I've seen the Brood and a Sentinel attack happen on a settlement at the same time. I didn't realize that was something that could happen. Alright. I was having them work on an inverted mirror, because if some of you can remember last time, that's what my crane needs to upgrade. And I didn't feel like going to a certain planet to get one. So I just had them make one for me. I set that up over the weekend. Now, where's the Tons? I want them to get back to making those. There we go. Yeah, right. Likui has designed a gadget as a test of their abilities as the settlement's specialist hologram architect. They would like their work to go towards a worthy cause, or as a personal tribute to the Overseer.
FF3 seems to be most similar to DQ3 for the job system. In FF1, you could only change your CL once and it would be to a higher tier, but FF3 is not as limiting.
Yeah, you can go back and forth, but then again, you also gotta think that Dragon Quest III, it was a lot further along in the series, so it came out later. Final Fantasy was new to the idea, so of course theirs was going to be more restrictive, because they didn't really have an idea of what to go for in terms of what people would like to do in the game. I think I'm just going to donate the gift to the settlement right away. Makes it easier for them to craft me some more Tons. Now where's that arm at? Oh, also last time I played over the weekend, I had them put in another port. Here it is. The citizens wanted another spaceport. I'm guessing one docking bay isn't enough. They, ammonia. That's an amino chamber. Amino chamber. They were like, we need more parking, so I added more parking. I forget what it looks like. Aronium, that's what it is. Well, let me help out Java. There you go. He just couldn't. I'll adjust his charger and see if I can get him to go on it correctly. Just not right now. And once I get done with this, I'm probably going to go to bed. Ooh. Oronium. I have no clue. I'm drawing a blank as to what it would look like. I'm hoping it's not something difficult. I already have a docking bay, so I have to have some Aronium somewhere, whatever it looks like. You know what? Let's look at my guide. No, it would not be here. No, that wouldn't be it either. Has to be here. Don't see anything. It'll probably be in here. It seems like it's an element. No, that's ammonia. That's not aronium, which is what they're asking for. Okay, well maybe it's not in here. There it is. Oh. Yeah, I think I remember seeing something like that in my freighter. In the rocks category. Maybe not those. The other rocks category. Here it is. Three? Ah, damn it. I only took out two. There we go. Now let's go upgrade the... Oh, wait, I can't upgrade it while that's going on, can I? No, I can't. Darn it. Well, let's put the... Wait, where is the... Oh, here it is. Let's put this on the starship. I'll set it here in the first page so I don't forget about it. Let's add this stuff. Alright, oh, right. The other settlement. Gotta go there. Grab the stuff from there. Oh, also, you guys will note that I have a new cape. I got the geological cape, and I think it works really well with my outfit. A little tattered at the bottom, that's fine. It works with the fact that I'm an autophage. All their stuff is hand-me-down, so it's a bit junky. So it works with the character. But yeah, things are going to be good for the next couple of weeks. But that's the way that I have everything set up now, and that's great. It's great. It's always good to have something to look forward to at the beginning of the month. Because at the beginning of the month, it's typically like you pay your bills and that's it. And then you feel broke the rest of the month. So, having one paycheck to myself gives me a good idea on how I'm going to be handling that month. If I want to make that paycheck stretch out throughout the month, I can do that. Or if I just want to have a good 2 weeks, I could do that too. Alright, what do they want? What's the policy? Our research teams are at loggerheads. They have competing proposals. One group insists we will fail without immediately using technology to improve citizens' welfare. Another insists the time is ripe for improving our habitation systems. Proto-cheese synthesizer. Why would we need cheese? This is a settlement of Korvax. Why would they be needing cheese? They can't eat it. Virtual food services makes way more sense because they're robots. I think they'd be eating virtual food, not actual food like cheese. Unless proto-cheese is like some kind of digital cheese. Well, let's analyze the word proto. I guess in a sense, it could be something that benefits technology. Like proto, like protons. Like it could be some type of fuel source that has a cheese that makes them think they're eating cheese. But virtual food is very vague, you know? It's like, it could be any kind of food, you know? I kind of want to go with the virtual food service. Right now, it seems like there are two different types of food they want me to choose between. One that's cheese, is just cheese. And the other is, I don't know, as far as I could tell, it seems like it would be infinite types of food. But it's virtual food, so it's like, I don't know, they're digital creatures. Virtual food would be just as good as proto-cheese. Because it would still be beneficial. Wait, no, one would be beneficial to mood, and the other one would actually be beneficial to their physical being. Like, they'd be happy to be pretending to eat all kinds of different foods, but not really gaining anything from it, you know, other than an increased mood. Meanwhile, the proto-cheese would probably actually benefit their systems in some way. This so that does mean this is a little tough, a bit of a difficult decision. So do I want to increase their happiness, or do I want to increase... This is probably going to increase productivity. I think I'm going to go with happiness, because I think that's kind of dipped down a little bit. So let's see what virtual food services changes. Yep, happiness, as I thought. And that's good. I like keeping them nice and happy. Plus, our productivity is like way up there, so I don't really want to... I don't really worry about, you know, losing any sleep over that. They're happy, that's what matters. I know it seems a little weird for me to just stand there and think about that for as long as I do, but as you can see, it kind of gave me an idea of what I was going to get status-wise, what kinds of benefits I was going to get. After breaking it down, I realized one is going to give me more happiness and the other one was going to give me more productivity. I know it felt like I was just uttering nonsense there for a second, but this game is kind of vague in the types of status buffs it's going to give your settlement. So you kind of have to look a little bit deeper into what it is that you're about to approve. Stop pushing me, dude. He's the one that wanted proto cheese. He's like, hey, hey, I wanted that proto cheese, damn it. But yeah, when it comes to improving your settlement, changing the buffs that you get is a very vague increase to your settlement. It's like the only thing that you probably should pay attention to before approving or denying something. Because depending on what's going on in the scenario, it can permanently alter the status of your settlement. May even negatively impact it. I mean, but then it's kind of obvious if it negatively impacts your settlement. I guess, yeah. I wonder if it would even look like cheese. It probably would. It's probably designed to look like cheese. But it... for an organic creature, it would probably taste like, I don't know, grease, like oil, some kind of lubricant system. Alright, let's take a look at what we got for today's what's the word? Quicksilver event. That's a Quicksilver. See how well I do at parking. Feel like I lined it up pretty well. Oh, I'm a little bit off. Just a little bit. It's not perfectly centered. Alright, what is it? Kill 28 No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go around killing things for no reason. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to have it changed to something else. We'll go up to the space station and we'll do one of the reputation missions. And then I'll come back down and I'll see what it wants me to do. Because I don't want to kill innocent creatures for no reason. Screw that. Plus, I mean, it's not like they're going to give me anything good if I kill them anyways. Is it gonna give me Mordite? And I don't want that. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's do this for the thumbnail. And then we will go back and see what the Quicksilver mission is. So let's go take a picture for the thumbnail, and then we'll go back and see what we have for the Quicksilver. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta yawn. Hold on. I left it muted because I was about to sneeze too. I was yawning and I had to sneeze. That was a bit of a wait. I bet you anything it's back at that same signal booster that I took the pictures at before. I'm gonna have to make this picture a little interesting if that's the case. Otherwise, it'll just end up looking like the other two thumbnails. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the same damn picture. Okay. Let's go. I didn't look around. I bet it's the signal booster. Oh, I think I could see the top of it from here. It's night, so I can't quite tell. Oh, yeah, I think it is. That does look like... Oh, no, wait. Hold up. It looks more like a... I can't tell. It's too dark out right now. But I will not be surprised if this is the signal booster. Oh, it is. It's the same... Why do they... This is the third time. This is the third time they wanted me to take. They want me to take a picture of the signal booster. What the hell is wrong with them? They're like, we just think it's neat. Go take another picture of it. Oh, right. Okay. God, man. What? I don't have. Oh, right. I don't have my. There we go. Now I should be able to. There we go. Free landing. How am I going to take this picture? I gotta make it interesting. Let's get to the top of it again. It's nighttime. Maybe I can get a nice view of the stars. I don't know. There isn't too much to work with here. I think there are some filters that you can cycle through. I like how when you use this, it's just gibberish. Access logs. And then it's just some guy yelling into the computer. That's all. That's it. You don't get anything for it either. That's the most depressing part about it. Alright. Let's take a picture. Yeah, this is a kind of a nice setting. Maybe I should do like a from the top to the bottom kind of view. Have my ship in there. Is there anything interesting? Ooh, let's get some of those ships in the shot. Move it around a bit. That seems pretty good. Remember, I'm taking this for a thumbnail. Hide menu. Can I roll? I can. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's head on back up. Ah, fuck. Hurt my feet. You also might notice that I'm a little taller. It's because I changed my body structure. I made my character a little taller. Because I realized I had like the... Wait, what? I gotta go back down? Yeah, this is the same spot. I already took a picture here. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh? That's what I was doing. Why did it guide me? I don't know. I don't know what they want. The symbol was up here. Then when I went into space, it went back down to the planet. I don't know. Just jumping around, I guess. I was like, yeah, it's kind of weird you guys want me to take another picture of that thing, but here it is. They're like, awesome, thanks. I'm like, you sure you don't want me to take any pictures of anything else? Just that same exact signal booster. That's it. Alright. Are you guys planning to go to that one day, maybe? They're all introverts. They don't feel like going outside. They have to take pictures of something several times before they get up the confidence to actually go there. Alright, there we go. Alright, next mission. No other picture-taking missions available, but now at least I have a thumbnail. It just sucks that it's basically the same place as two of my other thumbnails. So if you guys are wondering what's up with that spot, you know why now. It's not me. It's the mission guy. He's directing me to go there. Alright, let's head back and see what's going on with the Quicksilver event. See if I can get an easier one to do this time. Purity of Nature, Raid Planetary Depot.
At
Again?
Bryce Campbell 5790. Imagine
Oh,
if
yeah.
some guy wanted a picture of a stellar core.
I have no idea what that is. A stellar core. Alright. Raid a planetary depot. I can do that. No problem. Alright, let's go. Is it here on this planet or somewhere else? Or maybe it wants me to do 2 of them. Yep, way up there. It could be like how we did this last time. They want me to go to another planet first, and then go to this one. But that would be wishful thinking. And the Sentinels are already are back from last week, so. I don't feel like fighting a whole crap ton of them again, so. I guess we'll have to figure out where it is. It's that way. For some weird reason, it's nighttime on every planet I go to right now. Oh, look at this. We found some fossils. Nah. I've got plenty of fossils. The upsetting thing is that a glitch occurred while I was doing that weekend Quicksilver event. And when it did, it caused the game to crash, and I had to do the Quicksilver event all over again. I still had the fossils that I found, but because I didn't go back to the space anomaly and turn them in, they didn't count. And because I had already collected them, I had to recollect brand new ones in order for it to count. So I had to get not 12 fossils, but 24 fossils. I ended up getting more than that because you never really know how many fossils you're going to see at each dig site, but it was definitely more than I planned to get. Alright, let's grab these and then just leave. I don't feel like fighting. Alright, let's go. Goodbye, guys.
Navigational data received.
You can't find me, ha ha ha. Alright, okay, not that far. Yeah, now we gotta go back to the other planet. And do the same thing there. See, this Quicksilver event is pretty easy if you have the cloaking device like I do. Then again, if you're good at running away, you could probably get this done the same way. And outmaneuver them. Or if you want to, you could just bury yourself in the ground and they won't be able to find you. Just wait it out, you know. I just like doing it this way because it gets me back to my ship faster. I don't have to waste any fuel calling my ship towards me. Don't have to waste any bullets fighting them. Alright, so the next one is, of course, just like last week, on the planet I just came from. I think it's weird how easily April is able to fall asleep in my room. Like, we were watching a video series about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it was yeah, the series was called Stupidly Explained. It's a guy that talks about the entirety of, was it Ocarina of Time? No, A Link to the Past, I think. The Super Nintendo one. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, he was talking about that game, and he kind of explains the entirety of the game in a funny way. I'm not close enough to the ground, I guess. I don't know. Had to land on a poor creature. But yeah, it's funny. But April was sitting there watching it with me, and she just couldn't stay awake. I don't know. I guess it's because of how nice and warm it is in my room. Some people could fall asleep in warm conditions, but me, I can't. I need it to be cold. And it is kind of weird that April falls asleep so much. It's not just in my room, it's in her room too. Like, I'll go in there to check up on Princess because I love her. She's an adorable little doggy. And instead of reading, she'll have something up like she's reading it, but she'll be like dead asleep. And I'm like, are you good, April? Like every damn time. She's like taking cat naps and stuff all the time. I wish I could do that. I don't know why my body only needs 5 hours of sleep. It's a little annoying because I like sleep. Sleep is nice. Every damn time I go to sleep early on the weekends to try and, you know, prepare my body for the rigorous activity I'm going to be doing at work that night. And I go to bed at like 12, and I wake up and it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, God damn it. So I end up taking some melatonin to go back to sleep for another 5 hours. And it just sucks. I kind of wish I could just sleep for at least 10 straight hours, like a lot of other people can. All right. Holy shit, he is there, not happy about that. They're like, no, not this time. Get him this time. Let's go. Let's find this jerk. Not getting away with it this time. I don't know why they're British, but I gave him that voice. And there we go. Sentinel forces deactivated. Lol. Was I running? I don't think I was running in the right direction. No, I wasn't. Damn it. Where's my ship? There's. Oh, I'm no longer afraid of sliding down the sides of mountains because I've been doing it for a while now and I haven't been experiencing the tumble damage that I used to. I mean, granted, the mountain sides I've been sliding down haven't been that sheer, you know. They haven't been crazy 90-degree angle mountains or anything like that. Like, I'll do it here. And nope, okay, it still happens. Just gotta be a lot more of a angular. It needs to be more of a sheer cliffside, kind of. It's just I noticed I bounced a bit when it happened, which is something you wouldn't do before. You just kind of keep sliding, but you wouldn't bounce off of the mountain. Oh, right. I gotta go back to my... name. Corvette. That's it. It's like, what's the name of that ship? The ship type again? But also, I want to remind of all of my fellow Christians out there, because it can be a bit difficult to remember. But tomorrow is Good Friday. Do not eat any meat. It's bad juju. Eat fish. I ordered myself some Atlantic salmon that I'm looking forward to eating tomorrow. Not just because it's, you know, I don't typically get to afford stuff like that. But salmon's good for your brain, and it helps you sleep better. So, I'm hoping I can get some good sleep tomorrow after eating that. Alright, let's see if I get that. I don't really need the defense chit, but lately, whenever it comes to certain missions, they won't give me the exact reward that I want. I got it, yay. I feel like it's only when it comes to the Tons. Or the salvage data. Those are the two prizes that for some reason it tends to mix up. And I'm like, why? Why can't I have the things I want? Alright, let me pop these off here. Pick these up. Put them in my freighter. And when I get this done, I'll go on a bit of a break. I have to use the bathroom. And when I come back, we'll start doing some missions. For, I don't know, whoever, I guess. Oh yeah, these are what I got from the... I was like, where did I get these? And then I realized, oh right, that's why I was beating up the depots before. I didn't really need this stuff, but I wanted the Quicksilver. It would be funny if after you did that, they would have you go somewhere and deliver the goods to someone. But then again, I feel like doing that would mean they'd have to track how much stuff you stole and then ask to give it up. And that would just take too much programming. It's easier to just let me keep the stuff I get from the depots instead of asking for the specific the exact specific thing that I got from a random drop, which would kind of be hard to program. As I say, I know I have them in here somewhere. Navigational data, which I have way too much of. I know it's you can trade it in for maps and cool stuff like that, but I just don't feel like going on a treasure hunt, you know? It doesn't even feel like a treasure hunt when you use those things, because you're just it just ends up guiding, a lot of them just end up guiding you towards stuff that you're gonna have to spend materials to do stuff with.
This sky is for women only.
Hey, Vampiric Fox, welcome. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. The title, I watched someone called Dirt the Gamer, and he refers to this game as Yes Women's Land over and over again. And occasionally he'll change up the name. Like, I remember one time he said,
how about if they implement the mechanic of what happens in Zelda or whatever game it was where there were consequences?
I'm not oh, you mean for the depots? Yeah, maybe they could do that at some point. But, yeah, at one point, Dirt changed up the names a bit, and he said, I think it was No Bros Island or something like that. He does it so much. He's a pretty funny guy. I like watching Dirt the Gamer. Alright, let's go on over to the space station and see what kind of reputation missions they have available. I know I was there just a couple minutes ago, but I didn't really look at what they had. I just immediately wanted to do the picture taking one, so I wouldn't forget to take a thumbnail for... take a picture for the thumbnail. I did that last time, so I ended up having to look for a generic icy planet to use for the thumbnail. And then I slapped a Best Buy logo on it. This is the most jank thumbnail I've made in a while. Alright, what do you got for us? Okay, secure goods, the chief. Locate a missing person. Oh, that sounds interesting. I haven't done something like that before. That... well, no. I remember reading what you said earlier on today. What was it I responded with? Oh yeah, we're doing the new update. No Man's Sky is implementing Jazzercise to their game. Or Hello Games is implementing Jazzercise to No Man's Sky. But yeah, we're going to be doing missions for reputation. That's what I meant about reps. I realize you were joking, so you get what I meant. But to anyone who wants an insight of what we were doing, in the comments section, that's the joke. I said reps, and he thought I was talking about exercise. Sparkling dance, flawed apparatus, repair a damaged item. I haven't done that either. So there are a couple of things here I haven't done before. I guess I want to start out with this one. This sounds the most interesting. Locate a missing person. I haven't done a mission like that before, so that should be interesting to do. I'll leave you all with some music while I go and use the facilities. And I'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. Enjoy the music.
All Creator. Hello everyone. I hope you're enjoying the music. If you're watching in the archives now would be a great time to leave a like. Dino Dance. At Vampiric Fox 37. I couldn't resist teasing. At the All Creator Live Archives. LOL, it's okay, I know what you meant.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Part of me has been thinking about adding a duration timer to the BRB screen to allow people to know how long I have been away. That way they know whether or not I've hit the 15 to 20 minute mark. Or 30, depending on whichever one I say. Alright, let's take on this mission first. The Chief. Locate a missing person. Mission info. The client seeks assistance as they locate a person of interest. They believe they have found the head of a local crime family. The boss is alone and unprotected as they make a secret inspection of one of their operations. However, the client is known to this particular crime lord and would be compromised if they approached in person. They seek an explorer to help verify the information is accurate before they act. Alright. Sure, let's start it up. I haven't done this before. Well, interesting proposition. Locate the missing person. So we just find them and then talk to them? That's it? Or... Ooh, excuse me. Alright. What's going on? The line is silent, but a mysterious life form beckons me. They transmit their location to my Starship computer. Okay. Right over here on this planet.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. I think it is fine the way it is because you could...
Oh yeah, like they'll expect me to be gone for the exact amount of time, and then I come back earlier than they expected and they're not ready for it. Yeah, I could see that, Bryce. Thanks for the feedback, by the way. Alright, hold up. Alright, sorry, somebody is asking me something. Oh, I need the... recharge. Well, I support. It's been a while since I've had to do that. Alright, so are you the guy I'm supposed to talk to or not? I guess so. Hello. Gra, interloper. Gave my word of silence, but for interloper will... Blah, blah. What my honor to you. The life form gestures as they have recently seen the target. They seem amenable to an offer. They want me to I don't have any sulfurine. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to get some of that first. Since my freighter's here, let me see. I got some on my freighter. I think it would be like around here, right? I forget what sulfurine looks like. Is it this? No, it's chloride, sulfate. I'm like right in front of this guy and I'm like, hold up. I need to figure out what sulfurine is. Alright, it's none of those. There it is. It's a type of gas in scorching and desert planets. I think I have one of those, but let's see if I have it on my ship first. I hope I do. I honestly don't want to have to go to somewhere else in order to get it. I think I might be on a desert planet. No green gas. He's waiting patiently, I'll give him that. Wait, there it is. There we go. So, I heard you want some, why am I backing into it? I'm doing a moonwalk towards him. Just hand him the sulfurine gas while doing a moonwalk. Badass as fuck. Check out this sulfurine. Let me do my moonwalk. I hear you're in the market for some sulfurine. The life form transmits navigational data to my exosuit. He seemed happy. He's like, yes, I get the gas. I'm just gonna steal your stuff and spin your chair. I hope you don't mind. What do they got for sale here? Nothing that I need, apparently. Still trying to figure out where those telecommunication coordinates are. Oh. What kind of power-ups you sell? This is shit. Oh, Java woke up again. Now he's gonna take forever to get back to his, charger again. Either that or he'll run around and play. Who knows? This gun looks like crap. I like the hilt, though. It's got a nice hilt. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so they gave me some coordinates. I guess we're supposed to follow them to the location where the guy will be waiting for us, probably. Okay, it's not that far. Oh, hell no. 2 minutes? Let's try to shorten this. I'm not holding down the circle button for 2 minutes. Screw that. Are you serious? I'm still too close to the planet. Let's get away from it. Look, as I predicted, Java wants to go back to his charger, but he's so confused he doesn't know how. I'm going to pretend like he's attention seeking and just ignore him for now. Because his battery is plenty charged, so he's got about... Whoa, what the fuck? Is he underground or something? This is literally an underground syndicate. What the hell? Oh, okay, no, I'm supposed to use my target tracker to find him. This area on the ground is just where I'm supposed to start. Okay. I was like, Jesus, what the fuck? Either he's underground, because there's a hole right there, or he's supposed to, or he's invisible. He could have been invisible. Is it where this line is? Oh, I bet that's the ring around the planet. I'm like right on the center of the planet. I'm on the equator of the planet. Isn't that great? I was like, what is this huge ass line? And then I realized it was the ring of the planet. uh.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, so you're the one I'm supposed to meet. Interloper followed Vakeen. Rah. Leave now, intruder. The client sought to pinpoint a person of particular interest. I have found them, and should transmit this data back to their client. Just stand in front of them and be like, I found the guy. That's not suspicious at all. What the client chooses to do with this information is none of my business. That is true. I could just tell him where he is and leave. I mean, he's supposed to be like a crime boss, right? So, I don't have any qualms with this. I transmit the location of my target. The client will be responsible for what they do with this information. That's true. I just found the guy. I was hired to find someone, and that's it. I found them. Yeah, crap. Now my jets are stuck in activation mode. There we go. That was crazy. Alright, now what? It looks like I'm supposed to go somewhere. Yeah, it's still saying something about a question mark. Oh, up there. Yep, that was all I had to do. They're acting like that was dangerous or something. It felt like it could have been. Like at any moment, sentinels would show up or pirates would show up. I'd have to fight them. Oh, I wonder if that might happen as I'm going back to turn in my mission. I still haven't completed the mission yet. I have to go back and turn it in, so. I do remember that there is a mission that you can do where you find an object for someone and then you bring it back to them. And when you're going to turn the mission back in, you get ambushed by pirates, so that might be the same case with what's going on here. The damn earbuds keep disconnecting and reconnecting. It's very annoying. Alright, let's see what happens. No, it doesn't seem like anything's going on. No pirates or anything around me. Okay, well, that was super easy. Alright, I'm gonna turn off these headphones and then turn it back on. Let's see if that does something. Java, you're very annoying right now. Okay, there we go. They turned off. And now they're back on. I don't have to do that again. Earbuds, am I right? Alright, Java, now let me help you out. He's so mad. I wonder if he realizes he's on his charger. I think he's putting two and two together. It's taken him a minute, but he's realizing he's on his charger now. It's like, oh, that's what's going on. Alright, let's turn this mission in. That was it? Wait, what did I get for that? Organic piping and... Oh, my standing increased. Awesome. What else can we do? Raid a planetary harvester. Me. Sparkling dance. Hunt pirates. Well, I am a level 2. Oh, wait, this is a Bakeen mission, so I'd just be helping out the Bakeen, which I already do on a reg, so... Volatile Brawl. Kill 2 predators. Well, doesn't sound that bad. That sounds pretty easy. Repair a damaged item. I could do this too. Let's do both these two, and then we'll call it a day. Alright. See where they want me to go. I'm Mr. Fix-It right now. Same damn planet. I don't know why they want me to do so many things on this planet, but I tend to go to this planet a lot for missions involving stuff on the space station. Just space station missions in general take me here. Can I land, please? Ow. Okay, no, but I can hit the ground, apparently. There we go. Jeez. Alright, let's see. 250 units this way. Oh, is it in there, probably? Yeah, it's in here. Guess we're fixing this radio signal device. I think I've done this before. Once again, not a very complicated mission. Hi. Wait, weren't you the guy that we just outed? I don't know. We have no idea what was going on in that interaction. The warrior seems furious with themselves. They slam their multi-tool into the nearby surface, pulling the trigger again and again to no avail. Oh, so their gun's broken. I have to... This is the crime lord that we just turned in. Let's help him fix his gun. Grah, pathetic warrior. Weak-minded warrior. Weapon. Their weapon systems look functional, but the end result is nothing more than a hollow and empty click. The life forms howls in self-loathing. Projectile ammunition, condensed carbon. Oh. Maybe he doesn't have any bullets. Maybe that's why it's an empty click. Comfort warrior. I don't think he'd appreciate that. This is a Vakeen we're talking about. Condensed carbon could also mean that there is something wrong to where it's not firing. Let's give him some ammo. I hand the warrior Hanguya, whatever his name is, a handful of ammunition. The fire returns to their eyes and they bow deeply, barking happily. They offer me a gift in exchange. Oh, okay, so his gun was just empty. It wasn't broken. Was that that was the thing I was supposed to fix? I wasn't fixing anything. This guy just needed bullets. That's it. So I wasn't Mr. Fix It. I was Mr. Ammo Salesman or I don't know. Yeah, that was it. That's all I had to do. I just had to give that guy bullets. Oh shit, I could have just used that. Just wasted some launch fuel. That's fine. I have an... Oh, a solar charger. Oh, my ship can... charge its thrusters using light. So, I'm good.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. Tell him to give up the gun.
Yeah.
Flamethrower.
Then all you'd have to do is... I don't know. What would flamethrowers use in this game? I guess carbon. So, you just have to beat up a tree to get fuel. Alright. Oh, I forgot to read this. The client seeks an urgent repair of a piece of planet-side equipment. That's bullshit. It was a gun, and it just needed bullets. Readings suggest the fault may be an error, merely a problem in the diagnostic system. The gun just needed ammo, that's it. However, the client cannot take the chance. Previous engineers have advised the vacuum casing to be fragile. Caution is advised. Alright, whatever, man. Just put some ammo in your gun the next time. Kill 10 creatures. I don't want to do that. I know I'm probably going to have to do that at some point, but not right now. I don't want to do that right now. Let's go get 2 predators. That sounds more up my alley. How dare they kill adorable creatures. I don't know. I don't think there are any predators on this. I might have to go to a different system. I don't know of any predators in this system. It's not guiding me anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a different system. Let's just go back in and use a teleporter. And go back to the my one system that my base is on. I know there are predators on that planet. I've had to do this mission once before. This is exactly how I... Whoa, look at that ship! Oh, it's asymmetrical, never mind. Oh. Turn around. Okay. I forget which one it is. Let's check here. Wait, let's look at the planet. Stellar class. Tropical planet. Oh, I have to change out my earpiece. Hold up, everybody. I guess it's been 2 hours. It's been close to 2 hours. Sometimes I wonder, though. That's why I'm kind of glad that I'm getting new earbuds next week. So I think these ones are starting to go. Had it for about a year. They were cheap, so makes sense why it would take so long for them to stop functioning correctly. It wouldn't take long, I mean. Makes sense why it wouldn't take long for them to stop functioning correctly, because they're so damn cheap. I'm trying to remember if those predators I saw were on a tropical planet or a frozen planet. I'm thinking it might be the tropical planet. Let's go here. Because I remember the last time we did this mission, I went to a frozen planet, and I thought that's where the predators were, but they weren't, so I ended up going to another base that was on a nice tropical planet. And then I remembered, that's right. This planet was really awesome. The only problem with the planet was that it had these asshole wolf or cat looking creatures that kept annoying me, trying to kill me. So I decided not to make it a permanent base. I just built what I could for the time, because that was still back when I didn't have that much, when I was still kind of starting out. Alright, where are you jerk cats at? This planet is still really awesome looking. If it didn't have those jerk cats on it, I really would want to build a nicer base here. It's weird, I don't remember having to run around this much in order to find some of them. But who knows? There have been several updates, so. Oh, we got these big guys here. Well, let's check the Discoveries tab and see. I think this is it. No. Additional observations possesses language. I think this might be the creature I'm thinking of. Because it does look a little cat-like, so... Just have to figure out where some are. Just a bunch of these dumb-looking creatures. Whoa! Have I already scanned you? Yeah, I have. What did I name this? Oh, chickpea? It's so big. Maybe they're... Oh, are they... Are they only around during the mornings? No, it says always active, so... Oh, but it does say rare. That's weird. They definitely changed that, because they used to be all over the place when I was here before. They do look really cool, though, don't they? It's like a badass looking tiger. I named it after myself. Why? Danger zone. Oh, that's right. That's another thing I didn't like about this system. It's got a high wanted level. Well, it was probably difficult for me back in the day, but it's probably not that bad now. Oh, it's also a pirate controlled system. So, yeah, doesn't have a normal space station. That could be why I had to make a teleporter. Because it didn't have a regular space station, so I couldn't warp back to wherever it was I needed to go. Come on, where are they? I know you're a rare creature, but... I need you to show up. Don't freak out, it was the plant, it wasn't me. Yeah, I know, it feels like I'm just running in circles. I ain't really going anywhere, but... If you're looking for a specific creature, this is the best way to do it. Because whenever you go to another area, a certain amount of units that you run around, creatures spawn in, you know? So you have to keep traveling so creatures keep spawning in, and then eventually, hopefully, you'll spawn in something that you haven't been seeing in a while. Like the Demo dogs. Demodurgs. I just need to. It's crazy how rare they are. The Vakeen word for leave. Wow, how hospitable. There's one. I think. Yeah, has horns. Yep, that's it. Is it an angry little guy? Is it going to attack me? No? So then that means it's not a predator. What the hell? Cool demon jungle cat thing. But it's not a predator because it's not attacking me. Ow! Something hit me. Oh, it is a predator. Maybe it just wasn't hunting me, it was hunting something else. That's why I got hurt, because I got in its way. Alright, so it is a predator, so we need to find one more. I had a feeling it was. I was like, I definitely remember there being something on this planet that's mean. That's why I didn't want to stick around. I also think this planet has... Oh, wait. There's another one. You leave him alone. Ah, it's too late. It died. Its back just deflated. What the hell? Planet's very lush. I think this planet also has storms. They just take a while to get here. I think that could be another reason why I decided not to keep this planet. The system sucks. The planet has bad animals. And unfortunately, it rains. Alright, back to... There we go. Back to chicken wings. Maybe when I'm on vacation this year, I'll try to find a new planet. Our old planet was great. It looked amazing. And then the oceans turned to watermelon. And sadly, it ruined everything. Alright, that took a little longer than I thought it was going to. And as expected, I got some Mordite. Where did I get this? An upgraded scanner module. Oh, I think I got it from the guy that I helped when I gave him bullets. Wow, that was a very nice reward. Thank you, dude. Hi. There you go. Complexed footprints. Scan minerals. I don't know how many they want me to scan. That it might be a lot. And I've already scanned a lot in this region, so I'd have to go somewhere brand new. Ooh, it gives you a storage augmentation, though. That's a nice reward. Luckily, this will stay here. This entire menu is going to stay the same for this space station. So I can do that some other time. It'd be nice to get that storage augmentation. That'll be cool. Speaking of which, let's take a look at this scanner module upgrade. Right. That's okay. Let me see. 6,009. Oh, this one ain't that good. I don't know why I have this one in a supercharged slot. It's not even... It's worse than that one. This is also an illegal piece of technology. That makes it way better. Way better. Look at that. Alright, we'll trash this one then. Or we'll store it. We'll store it and then we'll sell it and see how much we can get for it. 19 nanites. That's paltry. The hell? You know what? I'll swap and I'll give it to my other weapon. This one. Oop. On here. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. Feline liver. Organic piping. I don't think I had too many of them. So. Always good to have extras. Alright, that's a pretty decent amount of stuff. So let's go ahead and head home now. I am starting to get tired. Head on back, check my traps. Manage my storage, save my game, and call it a day. Oh yeah, let's go back to the settlement. I think the upgrade is done for that docking bay. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Bonk, just bumps it. Whoop. Just flip it around. There we go. But yeah, I highly want to remind all of you that tomorrow is Good Friday, so don't eat any meat. Get some fish, eat some fish, enjoy some fish. Fish day. I also have some mozzarella sticks I'm gonna enjoy. As a side, obviously. Oh my god. The Happy Turtle music just came on from Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was like, where the hell is this from? and then I remembered the Happy Turtle. Oh man. It was just so unnecessarily metal, but funny. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Directly behind the trade station. Alright. Now we can upgrade the arm with the mirror we got. Oh, I have to get it from my freighter. I think I put it in my freighter. Yep. Please tell me I just need one. Okay. There we go. Upgrade it to A. And, oh, speaking of my freighter, let's put this stuff on there. Oh, I didn't have one of these before. Wow. Okay, well, this will be good to have. So that in the future, if I need some, I got some.
At Bryce Campbell 5790. It would be funnier if it played whatever played during the Saber Sephiroth phase of the original FF7.
Oh yeah, well, I got that song on my playlist. It's just when the Happy Turtle theme came on, I was like, what the hell is this song? And then I realized, oh right, from Final Fantasy VII, the Happy Turtle. It's just so metal. It's out of nowhere. Because you know what the Happy Turtle was? It was just like a little group of guys and they're... I forget. It was like a scavenger hunt thing. A scavenger hunt thing that you had to do. So it's weird that their theme song was so metal when it was such an innocent little thing. Like... You hear the theme song and you think that it's some kind of gang group or something like that. It's just like, go to get drunk at the Happy Turtle tonight. I'm like, what? You gotta also remember the guy that was in charge of it, the dude in the little turtle outfit and stuff. I'm like, imagine him dancing to that song. I think he does. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that's the point of it anyway. It's supposed to be ridiculous. In the original first game, I think it was just like some kind of side thing that you had to do for certain items. There wasn't anything really tied to it. Where is this? Where did I get this from? I can't remember now. Damn it. Well, where am I going to put it then? I guess here. And Mordite, because I killed the creature. Alright, let's head on back. And get my fish out of the trap. Oh, man. I'm getting sleepy. I don't know, I can't remember much about it. I just remember there was a guy that's like, oh, look out for the posters or whatever, and had me go on a scavenger hunt to find as many posters as I could find. I don't even remember what happens when you find them all. I don't know if I did in my playthrough. I knew it wasn't something that important, so... I think it impacted the type of dress that you got to give to Tifa or Aerith. But, you know, other than that, I think you just got a random item from the guy for doing everything. Oh right, the traps. I was like, why am I looking at the trade center? I don't know. It feels like every time I get done with work, I just shut off my brain when I'm playing a video game. But that's how you know you're playing a good video game, when you could just shut off your brain and enjoy whatever's going on. For when I play this weekend. Alright, now it's time for the long and arduous task of throwing all the fish I caught back. I caught 3 S-fish this time, though. That's quite a bit. You know what would be an easy way to release all of your fish at the same time? Is if they take the storage area in the schooner, the cold storage, if they add like a button to the cold storage that allows you to release all of the fish at once, that way all you'd really need to do is go up to the schooner, go into the cold storage, just quick transfer all of the fish to the cold storage, and then press the button on the cold storage to release all the fish at once. I realize there's like a lot of difficult programming that goes into doing certain things in the inventory that won't screw up the inventory itself. So that's why, you know, because they have a completely separate type of storage for fish in the schooner. So I'm like, why not work with that type of storage that you have? It would just make things a lot easier. That way, for those of us that enjoy doing a lot of fishing for our nanites, we don't have to go through that over and over again. Hitting the square button repeatedly. You know what? I've never really looked at the schooner's storage. I bet you if there is a button like that on the storage, I'm gonna feel really stupid for not noticing it. No, there's no method for doing that. Yeah, it's just the same as any other storage right now. Say they could, like, improve the storage, this particular cold storage container, because you can only put fish in here, you know? Have, like, a button at the bottom here that says release all fish or something, you know? And when you press it, all of the fish in the cold storage just, you know, get released, and you get the nanites that correspond to it, you know? Because right now, the cold storage, there's really no reason to put anything in it. I was using it to store, like, my S-class fish, but I finally realized that the S-class fish are just regular fish, but they are worth more nanites, and that's the only real difference. They have the same descriptor and everything else. So I'm like, might as well not hold on to them. They're just the same as any other fish. They're just worth more. But yeah, that would give us a reason to have the cold storage in the first place. Alright, let's wrap this up and get to sleep. Alright, quit the mode select. Alrighty, thank you so much to Vampiric Fox, and to you as well, Bryce, if you're still there. Thank you guys for being here. It was great having you here. I hope you had a really chill time, and I hope we can have a lot of fun next time I stream. Tomorrow, I won't be streaming again. We're going to be doing the weekend poll again, so those watching in the archives, make sure you're subscribed so that you'll be informed and can participate in the poll when it, you know, shows up in my feed. Yeah, let's take off my headphones here. I don't need to hear any commercials. And yeah. Let me see. Next time I'm playing more No Man's Sky will be on Thursday again. So if you want to see more of that, just remember every Thursday is No Man's Sky Day. Alright, so if you're watching in the archives, same as usual, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, and share the video if you feel like it. If you're ever wondering what it is I am streaming or when it is I'm going to be playing, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I like to keep it up to date every day. On the weekends, we do the weekend poll. And this weekend, we're going to be having a vote between Palworld, Freakpocalypse, and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So make sure you're subscribed. That way you can participate and get notified to the vote. It runs from Friday morning to Monday morning when we announce the winner. So you got 3 days to vote. And this past weekend, the winner was Freakpocalypse. We had quite a few voters this weekend. This past weekend, I mean. I know my sister was happy about that, so, you know, if you want to see more April, you can always vote for Freakpocalypse. She wants to watch more of that game. And, me personally, I don't really care which one wins. But, if Freakpocalypse wins, April shows up for that, so if you want to see more of her, make sure you vote tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to get to bed. You all have a great day and or night. Don't forget to vote Democrat. Sleep easy, stay safe, and I will see you Monday. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Good night.